Last episode, we left you guys with a pretty spicy cliffhanger. We started the car finally and noticed that we had a pretty bad fuel leak. We have a fuel leak. Cut it. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad.
No, it was just a fitting, and we got some gasoline Teflon tape, and it fixed the leak.
Fixed her right up.
So far, it fixed the leak.
We literally, as soon as we put the camera down, fixed this issue right away, because definitely do not need a fuel leak back here. But yeah, like Tim said, it was a fitting up above the fuel tank here. When you guys saw us install the fuel tank, everything is put right up above it in here. If you guys, you probably can't see that, but it's right above in there. We dropped the fuel tank, fixed the fitting, and now it doesn't leak. We are not going to bolt up the fuel tank just yet, just in case. But the next plan of action here is, now that the car runs, does it run fully and properly? We are gonna run this car, we're gonna put the transmission into drive, make sure the wheels spin, and then most importantly, we gotta make sure that these fans actually turn on and the car doesn't overheat. Before we give this thing its first drive and really get this thing out of the shop, let's run it, let's cycle it, let's make sure it works, and then we should have a freaking car. All right, as you can see, the interior is still not put back in, but only because we're not fully done. So, Tim, plan of action, what are we doing here?
So we're gonna start the car. We need to heat cycle the motor, make sure it gets to temp, and then the fans turn on and then goes down in temperature.
Thankfully, our Altel does work from when we bought it with the Porsche, so it literally gives us all the information that we need. We put our OBD2 ports very accessible right underneath the dash, so we can plug this guy in and get all the information we need right there. Is she ready for a first start? America! Bald Eagles, dang it. Tim, I should have done the stash to match you. I'll do the stash for SEMA.
On here, we have, you know, the RPM of the engine, we got the coolant temp. So supposedly in this paperwork, it says it turns on at 220.
Dude, this thing sounds so good. That's a beefy sounding engine, dude, especially in this thing. It like vibrates the whole car.
In the gear, but open the door so you can see the wheels moving.
Okay, so while we're waiting for this thing to warm up, let's go and test our transmission. I still think one of the coolest things is utilizing the OEM shifter. So put on the brake, let's put this thing in drive.
She's a rolling.
Is she rolling? She's rolling. Woo! We got a transmission. What are the odds this thing just freaking burns rubber?
It will light these things up quick, dude. Because like, I think the recommended tire size is a 295.
Oh my God. What do we have back there? 275? We need some bigger tires. Look at this though, this is cool too. All the lights work and put it right in manual mode. That's pretty cool. Dang, dude, we got a freaking car. Put in park?
Yeah, or do reverse.
We got fans.
Turn on it.
206.
206, 208. Let's see if it goes down now.
Holy. Okay. Great sign. Your power fans work.
You can feel the heat coming out of that.
Oh, everything's just working.
206, 204.
Yes.
203.
So it's coming down, baby.
It's coming up fast.
Well, we got a big old fat radiator. There it is. There we go.
200.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked. When
like,
is this ever happening?
Can we do more 6.4s in any car? Like
Miata 6.4, baby. Let's do it. Holy crap. Okay. Let's put her back together and get this thing out of the shop. This thing is so juicy.
Listen to this intake.
America! God, I wish I couldn't get copyrighted right now. I have so many patriotic songs I want to play. This thing is sick. Get me out of here, dude. We gotta finish this thing.
to grow a mullet.
Now that we know that everything on the car works, it's time to completely button her up. Tim's gonna work on cleaning up his wires, and while he does that, my dad ordered these pretty rad OEM 392 HEMI badges. Ever since getting the car, he's been like a kid in a candy store, but like I always say, the small details sometimes matter the most. And I guess you guys can now see where I get that from. Once both our jobs were done, it was time to put the hood on, clean up the interior, and put the seats back in for the first drive.
So this is the last few bolts, and this thing's done. Well, there's a couple things, but this thing's done. Justin's bolting it in right now.
Final countdown. This thing is literally about to drive it out of the shop, dude. I have one bolt left. One single bolt. We've got a full running SRT powered 70s Challenger. We did it. One day left to spare. The real question is, does it drive? And that's exactly what we're going to find out. It's time for us to move the Challenger out of the shop for the first time and see if this thing even makes it up the street. Plug that OBD2 in. Let's go for the first drive, baby.
Yes.
I'm so nervous.
Why?
Who knows? Who knows? The brakes feel like they work better. Yeah. Oh, I gotta be careful of that.
That was instant.
He's got some power, baby.
Oh, this feels totally different.
It feels totally different. It needs an alignment so bad. I'm so scared to give it gas. There we go, shift gear. It's just working, dude. It's literally just driving. We looking good on the... Oh my God, Tim. It's working.
Feel the suspension?
I know. Oh, oh no. Let's go, baby. Some new exhaust burn. Look at that turning radius there.
It's just like every other. Oh my God, that's the...
I mean,
oh my God.
they really, really work, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's totally different.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just down to
That's dangerous. That's dangerous, dude.
I mean, oh my.
Woo!
I felt my body was back
Nope,
there.
not ready for that. I am not ready for the sauce. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Dude, this thing is way too fast. Oh no. Oh my God. Bro, this is ridiculous. This just... We're cruising! What is going on? Are you kidding me? We're chilling.
This is...
We are cruising. Steering wheel straight. This is unbelievable,
It
Tim.
feels totally different than it was. Feel the suspension.
I know.
It feels really good.
The nitrons are fantastic. The car is just working. It's holding temp. Dude, it's just a car.
Brakes work better.
Brakes work a lot better.
Touch them.
I'm mortified to give this thing gas. I'm sure it's extremely rowdy, but I am so scared.
I say we get her back and just
Yeah.
leave her the way she is.
Leave her.
Don't do a burnout yet until we finish SEMA, please?
I know how bad you guys are want me to do a burnout. I really don't think I should before this thing goes to SEMA. After SEMA, I'll rip a big fat burnout with my dad. But I think this thing needs to work like this.
This is gonna need some like stabilization in the rear.
Yeah.
All the power it has.
Oh my god.
The crazy thing to me is it's the steering. It's like it goes and you're like, oh
yeah, we gotta figure this out.
There's like a big dead space. It's like the old school movies where they're just like this driving down the street.
Dude, this is just, that's insane. God. Oh, Dad, I hope you enjoy this, because this thing's awesome. This is ridiculous that this is just a working car. Please be careful going around corners.
Please be careful in the rain. This thing is
just comfy. It's got so much power. I'm like this.
Your little straight line touchy.
I'm so scared. So she spins.
that was like
she spins. That's good. Maybe don't full throttle in first gear. Dude, let's check this thing out. All right, guys. Well, our maiden voyage was a massive, big, fat, juicy success. Let's check under the engine bay. We're probably gonna have some smoke just from everything clearing.
The wrap, but it's only on this side. That wrap still needs to burn off.
Everything looks good though. There are the fans.
You can see it burning off.
Yeah.
It's the heat wrap.
Yes! Yes! Nothing leaking. Nothing leaking. We did it! Yes! Yes! Oh, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Alright, that was the last one. I gotta get this thing back now. That's it. I've had my fun. I've had my fun. That's all I need. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! So yeah, I think we can call that a success.
Wreck it.
Pull her in, baby. Dude, how freaking sick is that?
Just work. I could literally just gas it and it would burn out right now.
It would burn out 100%. Yes! with the success of this thing working, driving, and just being an all-around great car, number one, we are out of this world stoked, but number two, it's time to get this thing ready and loaded up for SEMA. Before we can do that, as you guys know, our great friends and partners over at Meguiar's partnered up with us on this build to bring this thing to SEMA. So we gotta wash it and we gotta get it ready. We have a whole arsenal of supplies to get this thing ready with. We're gonna give this thing the full 9 yards. It's gonna be great. Lucky for us, the paint on this car was brand new and is fresh and mint. It's beautiful. Of course, you could always use some work, but we got very lucky in finding such a great base car. So all the stuff that we have here should clean this thing up very, very nicely and have it ready to go for SEMA. If we get there, Meguiar's wants to do a little bit of work, which would be pretty sick. We can get that done at SEMA before the show starts, but for now, we have a bunch to choose from, and this is gonna get the car looking perfect. Every good detail starts with a good wash, and today we're using the Meguiar's Ultimate Wash and Wax. This is my personal favorite wash, especially because of how sudsy it gets. The Ultimate Wash and Wax is the perfect way to clean and shine your paint in between waxing, which is gonna help boost protection, glossiness, and the shine of your paint. It is insane how much just a wash can do, especially with quality soap. The paint on this car is so good. And I'm excited. Meguiar's is gonna get their hands on this after SEMA. I'm super excited to see what they can do before this thing ships off to my dad. But next up on our list, we got a lot of stuff today. We wanna do as much as we can with as much as we have in the shop. So next up, this car is getting a little bit of clay, and we're gonna be using the ceramic quick clay from Meguiar's here. Let's get on with step number 2. The Hybrid Ceramic Quick Clay Kit is the all-in-one way to clay your car. It contains everything you need to restore a smooth as glass finish and leave behind a layer of hybrid ceramic protection from Meguiar's. I hope it comes through. It's always the hardest to show what it's like on camera versus in person. I mean, I wish you guys could feel this. This is without wax. It's so gnarly, guys.
That's just clay bar.
That's just a clay bar. Next up, we have the Ultimate Liquid Wax. Now, when you wax your car, you should really always, or when you clay bar your car, you should always wax your car as well. So we're gonna be using the Ultimate Liquid Wax by Meguiar's once again, and that'll be our final step before this thing gets off to SEMA. We're gonna do the windows too. The wax will be the final step before this thing pulls out and goes into the trailer. So let's go ahead and knock this out and load her up. Our last and final step to get this paint popping like crazy for SEMA. Meguiar's Ultimate Liquid Wax is a premium paint protectant with a pure synthetic wax blend for maximum performance. And they actually just improved the formula, which now delivers even better durability than before. And I guess there's a couple more steps. We're gonna wipe down the interior, clean the windows, and then it's good. Oh my God, it's like a whole new car, dude. This paint on this, we got so lucky, dude.
Like, the thing about it is, we didn't have time to not have a good paint job. So.
Yeah, that's very true, yeah. This could not have worked out any better. And the crazy thing is, it looks this good with just stuff that you can buy at your nearest auto parts store. This is all just stuff that you can get off the shelf, and it made it look this freaking good. Again, we're probably gonna go to Meguiar so they can do their deep dive into the paint before it goes to my dad, but this is freaking amazing. Look at that shine. I think she's officially ready to get sent off to SEMA, Tim.
You wanna do the slide test? I'm kidding.
Could you imagine? And just like that, our 392 SRT HEMI Powered 1970 Challenger is ready to head to SEMA. We freaking made it. We're at SEMA. I can't, no, you know what? I was about to say I can't believe we made it. I can, because we've done this every year, but it's just so cool that we actually made it happen. For real. Tim, bro, we freaking did it. The Challenger is officially at the Meguiar's booth here for SEMA 2024. She made it, and just like we said, we drove this freaking thing in. Look, guys, I got the SEMA stash just for this year, just for the Challenger build. Oh my gosh, what a surreal feeling. It feels so freaking good. And we got the Challenger on this end and TJ's RB26 Mustang on this end. This thing is absolutely unreal. The paint on this thing, it's insane. I love how he did the cream and the British Racing Green. Tej, great touch. The interior, classic with a touch of modern, absolutely epic. This thing is serious. But enough about the Mustang. The Challenger made it. Tim's popping the hood for Blake over here.
It looks awesome. It looks
She just works, dude.
It looks like it's meant to be in there. It's so insane.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And it just
so good.
it just works.
It just works.
It just
Fired
works.
Up the first time, huh?
Yes.
It's amazing.
It's unreal. Ah, we did it. First time seeing it, what do you think?
It's amazing. I love, like, again, this is a gift to your dad, and he's gonna absolutely love all the bits and pieces about it.
Guys,
it's gonna be so
this is the real guy you need to thank for making this build happen. Blake is who we work with Meguiar's and like actually like listened to my idea and it came true. And now that it's here, it's just so freaking cool.
So good.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Meguiar's.
Absolutely.
I can't believe it's out here. We're gonna go for a ride soon.
Dude, I'm down. That'd be awesome.
I can't freaking believe it. Yes.
We made it. The car drives beautifully.
It drives.
It drives like a new car, but it's not.
Makes no sense, but it's so cool. I love that we're gonna have the Challenger on this end and the Mustang on that end.
Yeah.
The very nice toppers there, but
We're gonna have an old school truck next
and an
to you
old school
too.
truck. I wonder what else is gonna be here. This is gonna be an awesome SEMA, guys. It's a weird one because usually every year we have multiple cars, but this year we get to focus on the Challenger, be here for Meguiar's, which is so cool. And then we have a special guest, my dad, coming later this week, and we can just relax and hang out with him, which is gonna be sick. Oh, and if you're watching this, you're gonna be at SEMA. We have a meet and greet at Meguiar's at the indoor booth in Central Hall this Thursday at 10 a.m. So if you guys are gonna be at SEMA, I'll be handing out some legend stickers. Me, my dad, Tim, Ryan, all of us will be at the Meguiar's booth. It's gonna be a ton of fun. You guys should come check us out, and you can come stop by and see the Challenger afterwards too. So with that, Tim, this has just been a massive success. The car drove into here. It's at the booth, tucked away a day early. We did it.
There was no stress this year.
No,
Well,
it's so weird.
I mean, I say that, but
Aside from
I
building
was
it.
super stressful until we finished.
Aside from building it, yeah.
Now I'm not stressed because we had a day to sleep. We relaxed.
And everything worked.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That never happens.
No.
You guys know that never happens.
We didn't have to rent a trailer to take two cars.
That's very true. So big success. I think we can check into our SEMA Airbnb. Those of you that have watched for the past few years, we get the same Airbnb every year. It's perfect. Anyways, I can sleep knowing that the car is good. We made it here and everything worked out. Let's go, boys. I need this so bad. If you guys don't follow the Instagram, this morning I ran a 10K. My first ever organized run. Something I never thought I would do, willingly run, but we ran like 6.2, 6.4, whatever a 10K is this morning, and it was epic. I had so much fun. It was such a great time, but what I'm getting at is I only had breakfast after that, haven't eaten since now, and it is currently almost 7 o'clock. So Tim and I's tradition anytime we travel and get somewhere, Walmart pizzas and relax. And I have to edit tonight, but this pizza, I'm gonna eat and give you guys an Airbnb check. Airbnb check. Like I said, those of you guys that have been watching for the past few years might remember this place. Look at Tim. Already cozy. Tim's checked out, dude. Tim's chilling, dude. Been doing some work, editing this video that you guys are currently watching, but in case you're new here, SEMA Airbnb, we try and rent this place every year. It's freaking sick. This is where Timbro and Ryan, when he gets here tomorrow, will sleep. And this is our little place. T-Money is actually gonna come to SEMA this year too. She'll be here in a couple of days, but our hard work is done. Now it's time to meet a bunch of you guys. Hopefully have some really great meetings with some awesome partners and potential partners for next year to help our even crazier and crazier dreams come true and to make some really amazing builds and series for you guys next year, because that's really what SEMA is about, getting to collaborate and meeting new people, meeting new companies, and hopefully pushing each other forward for the coming years, and obviously seeing the craziest builds and the craziest things in the automotive industry that are coming up of the year. So with that, guys, we did it. I said it a million times this video, but we freaking did it. We made it to SEMA. If you guys can't see, I am freaking beat. So, and Tim too. Tim's already chilling. So with that, guys, we're gonna see you for the next episodes. I don't know how many SEMA episodes there will be, but you guys are definitely gonna get an episode when my dad gets here, so we can show him the car for the first time ever. That's gonna be awesome. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video and really the entire Challenger series. Again, thank you to Meguiar's for making this happen. This has been so cool and one of my top favorite builds of all time. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button, leave us a comment down below, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys for SEMA week. Peace out.